Known as the White Base, the 13th Autonomous Corps departs Federation headquarters at Jaburo. The Thoroughbred, the 16th Autonomous Corps, deploys from Jaburo at the same time and soon leaves the Earth behind. Their mission is to keep an eye on Granada while guarding the rear of the Federation fleet advancing on the Xeon homeland of Side 3. As it carries out its assignment and makes its way to the area between the Moon and Solomon, the Thoroughbred encounters an enemy patrol.
I believe we are still undetected by the enemy's recon force. Let's get this over with before they contact Granada. First, we must cut off their laser line of communication. Fire the beam interference warheads so that they intercept the line between the enemy's ships and Granada. Disperse those Minovsky particles. The two Salamis-class ships will hold position, and once the battle starts, you can all support at your discretion.
G04, G05, launch when ready.
G05 Ford Longfellow, roger. This is my first battle in a Gundam. I'm so psyched.
G04, Moose Castle, also ready.
This is Ford Longfellow. I'm launching.
All right, fire beam interference missiles. Don't let any of them get away.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm raring to go.
Lieutenant Ford, real combat is different from a training run. Please, calm down.
I'm in the middle of the action. I can't calm down.
Lieutenant Luce, look after Lieutenant Ford.
Roger. I'll get the Moosite first. Roger, we'll team up and destroy it.
Watch this.
Son, been upgraded.
Hey, it's still just a sock. Yeah, this is gonna be a cakewalk.
Don't get too far ahead. Take that.
Checkmate. That bastard. Take this. I'm hit.
Take that.
Why can't we contact Granada? What's happened to the laser communication line?
It's no use. Those missiles must have scattered high-density particles of some kind.
Not bad, Lieutenant Luce. I'm going for it too. All right. I stopped the Moosai.
Damn the Federation! Use the ship and re-establish laser communication. Hurry! Take that. Not bad.
Take this. Take this.
Take that.
Confirmed. Enemy destroyed. G04, G05, return to ship. Sir, the enemy fleet was annihilated before it could send out a communication signal to Solomon or the Moon.
The enemy will be on the move soon to investigate the lack of messages. We'll withdraw from this area as soon as we've retrieved all of our mobile suits.
Lieutenant Ford!
Stop playing around.
On patrol between the Moon and Solomon, the Thoroughbred intercepts a signal from a Xeon fleet on its way to Solomon from Granada. Aware of the Federation fleet closing in on Solomon, Xeon is gathering its scattered forces together to counter the attack. With no other units available, Federation headquarters orders the Thoroughbred to confront the detected enemy forces on its own.
We've detected what we believe is one of the enemy fleets on its way to support Space Fortress Solomon. We will attack this fleet. Concentrate your forces to destroy this enemy ship before it deploys mobile suit teams. All ships will coordinate their attack and bombard the enemy ships. At least half of them must be destroyed. Cannon Corps will be firing at close range at specific targets, and the Gundams will be advancing with them. After the initial attack, adjust your course to provide covering fire. After attacking the enemy ships, the Gundam's task will be to determine the enemy mobile suit's strength and numbers and engage then.
G04, G05, information coupling confirmed. Launch when the cannon core is deployed, and watch out for the enemy fleet's anti-air guns.
This is Ford Romfellow. I'm launching.
Gun cannons! Concentrate on that enemy ship!
G04, G05, destroy the enemy ship before it deploys their mobile suits.
I know that.
Blast them! Fire the missiles!
Is the Musai first? Watch this! That wasn't a lot of cannons.
Betty mobile suits can't bring this ship down.
Let's see you go down. Watch this.
Enemy ship launching mobile suits.
Yeah, the party just got a little rowdier.
Don't let your guard down.
Let's see you go down. Take this.
Roger. We'll team up and destroy it.
More enemy reinforcements.
Take that.
That bastard. Take this. Watch this. Let's see you go down.
Enemy ship launching mobile suits.
Take that.
We're launching mobile suits. IS time.
Defense power's down. This is getting good.
Enemy ship launching mobile suits.
Ozark-class transport. Let's take it out.
Guess we've got to get that Ozark to shut up first. Shit!
More enemy reinforcements. Confirmed. Enemy destroyed. G04, G05, return to ship. Captain! We're detecting enemy ships departing Granada. But their course seems to indicate the enemy fleet is headed for Abawaku and not Solomon, sir.
They're abandoning Solomon? I'd never have thought they'd give up that base so easily.
Captain, what are your orders, sir?
Have the two Gundams repaired and resupplied. We need them launched again.
G04, G05. As soon as your suits are ready, prepare to relaunch.
Thanks a lot, you slave drivers.
Honestly, in this situation, we're up against an enemy we can't defeat.
What choice do we have? I mean, we still have to get out there and fight, right?
How about if we try something a little different?
An enemy fleet has been detected leaving the lunar base of Granada. Its destination, the Zeon space fortress of Abawaku. The Thoroughbred makes plans to attack this fleet in order to weaken it as much as possible. However, due to the challenging nature of its recent missions, the Thoroughbred's crew and resources have been strained to the limit. The pilot of G04, Lieutenant Luce Castle, proposes a daring plan. He volunteers to use the Mega Beam Launcher, an untested prototype weapon that was discarded during its developmental phase.
G04's Mega Beam launcher should be able to hit the enemy fleet from long range. That'll keep them occupied.
If it works, we could destroy their forward units with the forces we have right here.
Captain, I'm against it. The Mega Beam Launcher is a prototype. Its power supply is still too unstable. Even if we succeed in firing it, we don't know what kind of strain it will put on the mobile suit. It's just too dangerous.
Well, our current situation is dangerous as well.
How much do we risk for victory? You don't think it'll work, Senior Petty Officer?
On paper, it should fire once at full power, but...
We have no choice. I'm authorizing it.
All right. You're a lucky man, Junior Lieutenant Luce. I wish I was a pilot at G-04.
G-04, prepare the Mega Beam Launcher.
This is Ford Romfellow. I'm launching.
Enemy mobile suits!
Surprise attacks don't work every time. Secure Gundam Unit 4's firing point and keep them off him.
It'll take some time for the generator output to build up. Counting on you until then.
Lieutenant Ford, cover G-04 until it's ready to fire.
You can count on me. If you don't hurry, at least I'll start by myself.
Freedom for all space noise!
Generator output in test. 40% left. Maximum power achieved.
Right there!
Thankfully, that wasn't a lot.
Enemy reinforcements. Be careful.
Make generator.
No! I can't die here!
G-04, start your external generator pack.
I understand.
Take this!
More enemy reinforcements.
Generator's at max, but it's not enough for the mega particles to degenerate. I've cut off all non-essential systems from the generator. Come on, almost there.
Glory to the Principality of Zeon!
He's a beam weapon?
This thing works.
Please hit it.
Fire!
Lieutenant Luce, please respond! Lieutenant Luce! Luce!
Enemy ship launching mobile suits.
Gundam 05, we are in combat. Concentrate on the enemy in front of you.
Didn't you see that explosion?
Smarten up, Lieutenant Ford. Don't forget our mission. Are you just going to throw away Lieutenant Luce's plan?
We're tracking his unit's coordinates. The sooner you complete the mission, the quicker you can help Lieutenant Luce. Please, Lieutenant Ford.
Shit!
The enemy fleet's moving. It might be a major counterattack.
I can't take this!
Leave this to me.
I read you loud and clear. Commencing support.
Enemy reinforcements. Be careful.
Repeat, we've taken too much damage to deal with any more enemies. Lieutenant Ford, destroy as many enemy units as possible before their fleet counterattacks. We'll recover the Gundam 04 after and fall back.
Glory to the Principality of Zeon!
Take this.
Enemy attack force confirmed destroyed, but the main fleet is reorganizing. Recover G04 immediately.
Loose! Loose!
With the decision to commence Operation Star One, many of the Federation's space fleets begin to converge on Abawa-Ku. Meanwhile, the Thoroughbred, suffering from the loss of Lieutenant Luce and G04, docks at Solomon for repairs and to resupply. As their time for departure nears, the tragic news of General Rebel's death during the solar ray system attack casts a pall over the crew. Disheartened, the Thoroughbred receives its new orders. Escort Prime Minister Darcia of the Republic of Zeon to the peace treaty signing. Eager for a chance to end this terrible war, the Thoroughbred heads for its rendezvous point with the Prime Minister's ship, the Chive.
Captain, it's confirmed. An enemy force is approaching the Chive's rendezvous point.
It's not a unit of the Republic. It must be made up of ships that retreated from Abawa-Ku. Open a line to the Chive and tell them not to wait for us, but to make a run for Granada. We'll handle the enemy force.
The enemy is wounded and desperate, Lieutenant Ford, so be careful. Luckily, we were able to equip your Gundam with the booster unit we picked up at Solomon. You have increased thrust and mobility, but please, use it wisely.
Yeah, I know. We have to keep living for those who've died.
G05, Ford away.
Luce, I'll win this battle just for you. Defense power's down. This is getting good.
Checkmate.
It moves better than that last one.
It's fast, but we can't lose now!
The Thoroughbred is surrounded. Requesting support.
I'll back you up, but we're not gonna lose.
Enemy reinforcements. Be careful.
No! I can't die here!
Watch this. Take this. Let's see you go down.
I'm taking you all with me.
More enemy reinforcements.
Damn, Zeon! I guess they think pretty highly of us.
Glory to the Principality of Zeon!
The Thoroughbred is hit. Minor damage. Enemy reinforcements. It's missile class, but it's carrying an HLB unit.
Go on, hit him. Watch this. This should do it. Right! I stopped the Musai.
Enemy destroyed. G05, return to the ship.
That enemy ship out there came from Abawa-Ku. If I had to guess, I'd say Zeon's having a pretty hard time now.
Oh, Luce. Won't be long till the fighting's over.
Even within Zeon itself, there is opposition to the dictatorship of the Zabi family, with Prime Minister Darcia leading this movement. After rendezvousing with the Prime Minister's ship, the Chive, the Thoroughbred gets underway for Granada, the site of the peace signing. But a Zeon military force, determined to thwart any attempts at a peaceful settlement, waits to intercept them.
Captain, Xeon mobile suit approaching from the moon. It's not answering our hail.
An enemy from the moon? It's possible these are Principality forces that are trying to stop the peace treaty. All hands, protect the Chive no matter what!
You're reloaded and resupplied, Lieutenant Ford. Commence an emergency launch of G-05.
Roger.
G-05, Ford away.
It must be protected at all costs!
Lieutenant Ford, please believe in the power of yourself and your Gundam.
I'd risk everything to end this war.
Did they upgrade that Gildan again?
Oh, I can't die here! We won't let a traitor get past us!
You're good, but I have more experience.
That's a much more experienced pilot than anyone else. What's this feeling? Suffocation and pressure? This one's really different from the other enemy forces. It isn't normal. What is this terrible thing? This should be...
Checking data. It's a Browbro, an enemy mobile armor. We've got a record of one of them fighting the White Base Force. Be careful. The report says it can attack from a different position than the unit.
From a different position than the unit? What does that mean?
The defending target is under fire. Please support.
What is this? It's not a Zaki. Its mobility and firepower far surpassing. Hot damn, Xeon! I guess I'm not holding anything back now.
Enemy reinforcements. Be careful. Defending target is heavily damaged. Please support.
What are you doing? Protect the defending target!
I'm taking you all with me.
Oh, the Chive was destroyed.
Damn it!
It's confirmed, sir. We're looking at what's left of the Thoroughbred and the Chive.
The Thoroughbred sacrificed itself as a decoy, so that we could protect the real Prime Minister Darcia.
Universal Century 0080. After this battle, all hostilities were suspended. Soon after, a formal peace treaty marking the end of the war between the Earth Federation and the Republic of Xeon was signed.